A walk along the seafront at the scenic Devon village of Lynmouth is a relaxing and invigorating experience, even in the rainy conditions I found when I visited. But the picture postcard harbour belies a deadly disaster that took place in living memory, and one which some claim was caused by a secret Royal Air Force experiment that aimed to control the weather. Project Cumulus was a covert experiment in weather modification conducted by the British government between 1949 and 1952. The initiative focused on exploring the potential to artificially induce rainfall through a process called cloud seeding. Conducted as it was in the post-World War II era, it reflected the growing global interest in controlling natural forces for strategic and agricultural purposes. The project, however, would become embroiled in controversy, particularly due to its alleged connection to a catastrophic flood in Lynmouth in 1952. The main aim of Project Cumulus was cloud seeding, a technique that involves dispersing substances like silver iodide or dry ice into clouds to encourage rainfall. These materials act as condensation nuclei, which allow moisture in the air to coalesce around them, theoretically increasing the chances of precipitation. The British military, along with scientists and meteorologists, saw potential in this technology to mitigate droughts, enhance agricultural production, and potentially use weather as a tool of warfare. The United States was conducting similar experiments around the same time, including the infamous Project Cirrus, which sought to weaponize hurricanes, highlighting the global race to understand and manipulate weather patterns. The British experiments under Project Cumulus took place largely in secret. The UK Met Office Weather Service played a central role in conducting these tests, releasing silver iodide particles from aircraft into targeted clouds. The aim was to induce controlled rainfall and test the effectiveness of these methods in altering weather patterns. While much of the project's findings remain classified, it is believed that some of the tests showed promising results in terms of generating rainfall in otherwise dry conditions. However, the legacy of Project Cumulus is overshadowed by the tragic Lynmouth flood of August 1952. On the night of August the 15th to the 16th, the small village was hit by a devastating flash flood that claimed the lives of 34 people and made 420 homeless. Within just 24 hours, an estimated 9 inches of rain fell, leading to swollen east and west Lynn rivers, upon which Lynmouth straddles the confluence of. It also caused landslides and the destruction of homes and infrastructure. The scale of the disaster was unprecedented, and survivors described it as a torrent of water rushing through the village, sweeping away everything in its path. One feature that was destroyed was the early 19th century Rhenish Tower on the village pier. It was constructed as a beacon to alert mariners and deliberately resembled the towers along the Rhine in Germany, hence the name Rhenish. The tower, aside from the fire basket on top, was swept away by the flood, but was eventually rebuilt when the water receded. Ironically, the original tower served an additional purpose in providing salt water from a tank to baths in the nearby Bath Hotel. It was believed that immersion in salt water had numerous health benefits, and the system allowed bathers to avoid cold water and crashing waves. History shows they could not avoid crashing waves forever. Although the official cause of the flood was attributed to unusual weather conditions, conspiracy theories emerged, pointing the finger at cloud seeding experiments conducted under Project Cumulus. Some speculated that the experiments had inadvertently caused an excessive amount of rain to fall in the region, leading to the deadly flash flood. The timing of the flood, which occurred shortly after a reported cloud seeding operation in the area, fueled these suspicions. However, no concrete evidence has ever been presented to prove a direct link between the weather experiments and the disaster. Government officials have consistently denied any connection between Project Cumulus and the Lynmouth flood. In the years since, Project Cumulus has been largely forgotten, overshadowed by more well-known weather modification programs in the United States and elsewhere, including recent flooding in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, that was blamed on the practice. However, the incident continues to pose ethical and environmental dilemmas surrounding efforts to control nature. The tragic events at Lynmouth and the possible involvement of Project Cumulus serve as a reminder of the unintended consequences that can arise from attempts to manipulate complex natural systems. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description, or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.